Welcome to the 10-Minute Trading Room, where we take the guesswork out of trading.
Well, good afternoon, traders. I got to tell you, I am having a great day. I hope you are as well. Let's do this. I want you to take just a couple minutes and think about how fortunate we are that we can connect like this, right? I think about that every day, and especially like talking to guests on the podcast and things like that. The fact that the internet can bring us all together all across the world is absolutely just astounding. Um, so yeah, I just want you to know that I really appreciate you coming and joining us. And if you are here today, please in the chat box say hi. I'd love to say hi back to you. Um, I just got word I am not going to be on Benzinga today. Usually Benzinga shows are at 3 o'clock my time, so the time when the market closes, 4 o'clock Eastern time. But they are running a different conference or something today, and so I got booted. I've been booted a few times. You just get used to it. But yeah, I've been bumped today off of Benzinga, but that doesn't mean we still can't meet here and talk about what's going on in the market. So let's first talk about our market analysis. All right, so the S&P is still looking strong. Today it's up 16 basis points. We do have our crossover to be bullish once again on the 10 and 20 day and the 50 day. Remember, the 10 day has to be greater than the 20 day, and then price has to be greater than the 50 day. So, in simple terms, the blue line is over the black line and price is over the red line. Hey, Brian, happy December the 8th. Yes, I got to tell you, I'm extra happy today because I've been sending a whole bunch of awesome stuff in the mail, and I just got myself something, and I was so excited to put this on, and I was like, I'm gonna wear it today just for the trading room. So yeah, put it on. But of course, I had to wear the jacket too, right? It's my thing. So Brian, thanks for coming today. Here is something that I am concerned about in the market, and I'm concerned because if you took the webinar last week, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The market breadth is not there to support very close to all-time highs. And this kind of happened last time we had a little sell-off. But keep in mind this, right? So from bottom to top, hang on, I need to draw it the other direction. From bottom to top, we're up basically 5% in 5 days. This same 5% move took from here to here 13 days the first time. And while it's great that we are back to knocking on all-time highs, this breadth is exactly what I have been worried about for a while. I mean, just the other day, we hit a new 52-week low on market breadth. Because of this, we obviously aren't going to be trading this because we need to see it above 50 to go long on anything. But even my friend, Mr. Mark Minervini, sent out a tweet today that I thought was real funny and very, very apropos, as they would say. There are just a handful of stocks that are holding up this market. Let's look at it in a different way. We're knocking at all-time highs, and yet only 40% of the participants are in a bull market. If we were on a basketball team, and a basketball team has 5 players, we're saying that of the 5 players, 3 of them are not playing. So we're down to 2 players. That means out of every 5 stocks that you're looking at, only 2 of them are bullish. That's so concerning to me. So would you be playing a basketball team where of the 5 players, only 2 are actually on the court? No. I think our market internals are breaking down really, really hard. And this is why we've added this indicator into our strategy, because it really, honest to God, changed everything in my portfolio when I added it. And it does save us when there are times where things just look too good to be true. And I think that's what we're looking at the moment. So speaking of Mark, he said this earlier as well. If you think a cautious market posture has been in vain because the S&P 500 is near all-time highs, think again. And then he had this list of all these stocks that you would think, like PayPal, Twitter, Snap, Lyft, Palantir, that you would think would be fantastic buys right now. They're all just getting wrecked. I'm not the only one who's trying to play this conservatively. And that's the point I want to get across here today. This is strategic. This doesn't bode well. We're having a short squeeze, basically, if you want to think of it. We had a lot of people come in at the end of last week who are getting squeezed out. And because they're getting squeezed out with these shorts, they're keeping their risk really tight like we do. And by that, that means they have to buy back their shorts. And when they buy back their shorts, it pushes up the price. It's exactly what we're seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into the final thoughts because it's going to fall into this as well. So once again, playing it super, super cautiously. And then Jerry Parker, who I have not had the chance to interview yet, but boy, do I want to get a chance to talk to him. One of the original turtle traders. He even sent this out earlier today. He said, trend following is a type of hunting technique, setting a trap in the market for a particular condition to arrive and then being the opportunistic predator who takes advantage of that a bit like a spider setting a web. I was like, ooh, wow. Jerry bringing the heat right there. Jerry, if you don't know, is super mild-mannered, very laid back, very country, but he's also one of the people who inspired me because here's a little secret about me. I have a trading psychologist that I visit. And I'm going tonight. In fact, I go every other Wednesday. And one of the things I was explaining to him is I want Master of the Universe money. And it's a weird thing to talk about. And maybe you feel the same way too. You want Master of the Universe money, and by God, you deserve it. Jerry Parker and his mild-mannered country accent guy is who I got that phrase from. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. Trend following, like what we do, is a type of hunting technique. You got to set a trap and wait for the particular market condition. That's what we're going to do. Remember, at the end of last week is when we saw the sell-off. We may see that again at the end of this week, but still, we got a long way to go from 469 to 457 before we'd be looking to go short. So this sideways market right now is not a trend followers market. And that is why we are paying it very, very, very defensively and very cautiously. So thank you again for coming to today's 10-minute trading room. Hey, listen, when you're only trading 10 minutes a day, you got to have your tools, techniques, and tricks and everything else all up your sleeve to make the best decisions possible. And that's what we're doing right here. So thank you for joining me today. And no Benzinga today, like I mentioned. So I will see you here tomorrow in the 10-minute trading room.